kesa krodo jatin wo me party enya don't think you say party te come up party ko ka say mo to jam me fra say te mo de ko yenti
no ba me sa trate no ni wo te me ka mi me bada ni ko hemachi bi mo tia bada na ma brabo aha wo bo ni pa na wo ho ti sa say wo na wo suro na wo ba me ni mo ba ka te me
take my food. What kind of a some way I have between me and you. About the same and obiti.
Can you come a choke? Tell him sap on our woman and you'll come back. Now 3 days.
One pot when you see us man what
e telephone mama sonte cha she na woni ahipie telephone mo anye kururu mo akwa ko fa do fie sebe akwa ko di ade sabe pa wo bu a ni bibi aye de fa ko
hey the badin for nya wo mo ye sakora we kwene ni de ga no fefefe e me ma so mo ye din da ko to wa ma chana mo e ka cha mi sa akora no chef e be so ndi pizza
Akola na o be wiase.
Akola ki to so e ndi pizza.
Woni ma tu de dan so a san ka wo ya kam ma me akwanyare yes
President, me say, I did you, no fair money. Take the party, go to Bonnie. I did back up. What can't say for more? We are saying, obey.
to the woman by ya say and you will mobo ti won nya bada ye kura ba kokura ni won nya bada ye ade wonim de waye ade na ye wo boda man na se woni su na biri wo ade ne ade ye wo ade ne busuan ye ade ye wo afia be mu hanfie wo boda man na woni su na biri wo de wodi ye busuan no ni me ya wa wodi she busuan
Boy, my chef when you na ajo makwaba diamond kasiesu enie wo mamusam ene amahudo so nsama ya bode bede no emre aso so ye de beso mo e wo diamond kasiesu kasia bono ensam ebedi mu akutini bi ene se Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia eden nsam bi abetu dwase wono de wo beye mampanyi ede ama wona wo ni bie Blue East Regional Social Welfare Directorate ene ne wache kwan ye befa so ede contraceptive aboye ho ban enche eyadia atebubu ekwan yebewie ene movement for change e de o ma probo no akwakopie mu ewo Eastern region ye ne sama hudo bi ene nanwume ya boabo na ye de ba beso mu ewo Diamond Kasie so ye de aseda ebe ma Diamond Grand Real Estate Diamond Grand Travel and Tour Diamond Grand Real Estate se fasika kumba bi ebeji asase na chese wonso yentimi emfre we fiera Diamond Grand Travel and Tour so se akwanya beda ho amo bibiero peso tu kwan ekwama no ni ekoye adwuma entempara so no hwehwe won atwa kwan ewo La Paz Tabora number 5 frempanyfo ewo 0552487385 Golden Touch Beauty Center so efrefre was say wanim na next so ben pimples ni ade ade agiabos ne de nya de etwa yie kra de bi ye ba bedi bronya so de a ene na gise eho ena abekọ na wasese wanim ade ama o me so hwe ne cha kwan ewo New Makola Shopping Mall inside wa obehu Golden Touch okwa no aboye din no nya discount afa so no Hajias Clay Empire was say enanwumemin control so wasran kubi ama wedie aye we say aye basa ya no monsaten o mu hye wuntimi enhye bidia wose ka wakoma to yem na obebo ama obedi asan so esini dadem na ye fekra chen ne dadan eno ntine hwehwe Hajiasley Empire e wala pass abeka kwan na so woni total filling station no and junction ni mu ana afre no e was 0248045224
Asida fabrics so efrefre was say fabric no dey efe na efo ne de wunya ne ba bia wo Ghana ha age asida fabric ai me se memma no wakofa niema fufuro kra efe aha empabo half shoe ene slippers ne ade na coat ne de eye adutwam kra mesrew ko honom na koji coat ne de efe ene empabo na efe part say Christmas you betimi de asli
Ben Light Enterprise Ben Light ni din ene no honam se wo sika ben ene kita o pese wo car no eye fe na wo spec ne dia wo se wo headlight tail light ahodo bia car bia eno ntino o pese ene nyume wo spec car dia Ben Light eye wo last stop hwehwe ne cha kwan e wo eye enkran aboso kan City Light Junction ana frempanyfo e wo 0247888591
Afei mo dash closet so efrefre was say Cabernet slate na person pam no fabra no pam ma aha wedding gown che se ntade bia person de occasion bi who say Christmas aye bedi de ye de ntade e na bedi ntu be say mo dash ejuju style efe nko ade a e na me so hwe ne cha kwan e wo Amasaman station hwa obehu mo dash e wo honom borua honom na say eni ni eni sa wo so na wontimi ejuju style efe pa
Enyume kwei adarma ene enyume womo boy chidoma ye de diamond kase eba besomo akinkan fo ene enyume me ma osikwanyo mini menuaba
efia frempoma
ye betwa ye ho aba ye ba ye de kase boni twemu ebetwa so Ebusiafo yesanso ema wo bibiara akwa babiom diamond kase su enye afei kase boni ntwemu ene Frankatuni the New Patriotic Party NPP emanyoko no a wasanso eye Ghana ye mampanyi abedie Dr. Mamadou Bawumia enene de wode ensembi atudwa se Ghana fo eto abama na se afi wo beye mampanyi dia esan tema ene ehumobra owo edema wona wo ni bie nti wono de wo ba ama wona wo ni bie wode sansem we etudwa wabra wone eye anwomtofo anase wabra wone wo mu ehia yai ye bisan ensem ba ko mienu bi a wo kire se wono de se yeto abama ne dia wona wo ni bie enkwa ena nani ebekọ won so.
We might be in this room like this, but the people that made us who we are not in this room, and those are the fans. Your Excellency, I have been on the streets as a ghetto boy, and from the ghetto, now Lisa has all this more for pocket, so you know. But most of the times when I'm on the streets, I see these boys at the traffic lights. You know, some of them we go to Sue, you know, all of them, and I sometimes wonder if a government wants to come into power, like if you want to be my president, I want to understand how well you communicate to these people on the streets. Because these are the fans that, you know, support all of us here. When you want to, you know, respond to what I'm saying.
Thing with it, they my heart, no. It be the people that way they suffer for the country. It be way they my heart. Me, I be patron of Lepers Aid Ghana. Me then lepers, we they eat, we they drink, because they want help lepers in Ghana. Me, I be farm laborer before, by day worker. I be taxi driver before. I be cleaner before. Yeah. So I say I know how people they suffer before. So where you see me, a patron also of Mother Teresa's Soup Kitchen, Christ the King Church, looking after street children. Me and Father Campbell, we they do that sort of work. So my heart is day the street. Today the street. The thing where they do all, say half of it help the people. So one of the things where you see.
Abedietre Emma NPP Amanyoko no Dr. Matthew Opoko Prempe NNA wakasa say possibility say NPP ebedi nkunim ewa fi abatonum ewo soro pa efri se omo hyebo a omudi so
omo bia na adam no kwede eba akopɛ party e fe the NPP nyame na no free show babete party no e je fe the nyame na party papa nyame tiwie no na de ma na nanu because asase de omudia enye fe na nanu party papa na nanu ti no ono di ma Ghana for ni papa ni atitru wa e je fe ni papa party papa e ti no bi e papa bia MPP na di e de pa nyame echi nyame obi ho bi o nyame echi nyame bi ho bi o nyame so ye ba akopɛ nyame ye ba akopɛ obati party no ano ma ye hyenso de ni dey osono echi aboa bi ho bi o osono echi aboa bi ho bi o eti ni papa party no osono na da ho o se ya koto aba no ye yi number 1 beboa nyame aka ye ho eti ye kode koto aba de Dr. Mahmoud Bawo bi ajira no your spiritual ne ho na ne maye dey Dr. Mahmoud Bawo bi anie ai dey nie Bawo bi anie sa onapo ayipe ko ye some ama hu difference ana meboa some hu difference good to this time mama kuriye emra na yentimi enya onabo aida onkosi onabo ayipe nai omatoa adwuma pa onabo ayipe eye no so achi ewo Dr. Mahmoud Bawo miemu Dr. Napomu the agent sa inu mienu na yedi omen yambo
ni jina na mesre na nanom ani ayesu no titu ni enuma papa mesre mo pa se 4 years a etwamu no enuma papa mo ha no mo mabunu ni fa ekokodi independent candidate echi ne senti no emaya dipa bi every year the sentinel emaya then parliamentary candidate elusu ya na any person ka olusu etina na madaroma mijina ha mi yusu sa kwanya we say dia sremo onya manyo sem de na so mutufo muntu emabuno no titru enuma papa mu fo efo mayen say yesro mo yekotojogu form omo mrafie omo meka MPP abusuya ko ho na yanko kodin yanka Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawo ho na yam breaking 8 na yamfa Aida Ajua Esiedu enko represent say yam Rashe Benjamin
you are singing economics bi abaka kire wuse say economic crisis aba we are say baby idea eso for first energy crisis so onan bia no we economy enyo hawa ni obewu ni say kanea no beku nani pre na just economy no harabe Russia ni Ukraine war yi edo haba wiase nyina ebika Ghana yes ka sabia basa enso ana papa yiti na ya kan ya mejira so shrine
Ghana Mampeni wasanso to Franca Ediama National Democratic Congress NDC Amanyoko no John Dramani Mahama ena wade ensembi abetu dwase se Ghana fo to aba edema NDC aban ne dia idea LI2642 a demonstration na aban e abana eno eboa se omuntu fam agudie e forest reserves no wo be famra kwan so eyinyina efi wo se mampanyi na adodanko akufu ado anhwe bibi anka mfa ho a wo den sansem we etudwa wabra wone wona wo Upper West Regional House of Chiefs etwetwe enkomo na wo de sansem we etudwa wo kire mu se wono de wo be famra kwan so eyi samra no e de efiri ho.
Mining in forest reserves immediately, because until they amended the LI, you couldn't go and mine in forest reserves. Once this government came and amended the LI, that is what has resulted in the free-for-all in all the forest reserves. And you should see the desecration of these reserves. Some of the trees there are 1,000 years old, 700 years old. They've cut them down, and they're just in there, ripping the forest. And so I believe that we must amend the LI. Governments, with the pressure from the organized labor, government has agreed to repeal that LI and replace it. And so I hope that it will be done before we come into office. If it is done, then that's it. If it's not done, when we come, we'll repeal that LI so that we can stop mining in forest reserve. The Forestry Commission says 37 of our forest reserves have been depleted. And recently I saw a news item where President Ouattara was asking us to deal with the menace of illegal mining because it's affecting them too in Cote d'Ivoire. There's new technology for doing things without polluting. There are new chemicals that you can use instead of mercury. And I believe one is borax or something like that. It's not that harmful to the environment like mercury is. And so it would reduce the level of pollution. So there are new machines that you can use to extract the gold without using, harmful chemicals. Some are centrifugal. They are able to turn the ore in a way that it makes the gold settle down to the bottom of it, and then you can pick the gold out of it. So introduce new technology to the small-scale mining community. Small-scale mining is not illegal. It is recognized by the law and the regulations. But what I've said is, everywhere Galamsey is taking place, the concession has an owner. And so the first thing we'll do is to audit all the concessions. Who has what? We want to know who owns which concession. And when we know who owns the concession, you'll be held responsible for what happens on your concession. If you own the concession and you allow Galamsey and illegal mining practices on your concession, we'll take the concession back from you. Why this government cannot act on illegal mining and Galamsey is because a lot of their appointees are involved. Their district chief executives, their party executives, their ministers are involved in illegal mining, and that's why they found it very difficult to deal with the issue of illegal mining. I made a statement that none of my appointees should be involved in mining. If you are reported to be involved in mining, you leave office and you go and be a miner. You can't be a minister or a political appointee and be a miner at the same time. So you have to make a choice.
The World Food Day, and I'm so for
Afibia United Nations in fear Eduane no mode ebibase Eduane yadia ehema onipa da senibia enipa bia ntimi entina asase so ntinema World Food Day celebration no start here na afiri the 40th World Food Day na say dey bia ye no ya ntibia na yenso be ye Ghana Food Day celebration no we I feel what maybe Jumedia Yedin and the whole world country bia this Jumedia. This is a baby idea Yanchin. Maybe I did betting October 16 from Quad, and I say, Bia, when October 16 was on a baby, I will be a sa day way. Then you know, and I say, was the United Nations, you are saying, Nina, my man, Yankabum Kuno. I did back when he almost said, Parane said, Duane Bebu. Now, Duane Buno, so you say a book. Oh, you say food availability, just say you know accessibility, nipa benyebi, and affordability. Say the name can say nipa bɛyɛ sɛ 330 million ɛda ɛkɔm ɛwɔ wiase sisi ayɛ na United Nations wɔn fi sɛ ɛno ɛni sɛ esi nti ɛkwan bi a ɛsɛ yɛ kaka yɛ ho afɛ bi a sɛ ɛni sɛ nipa da kɔm ni sɛ.
Yaman Penny Abediatre Dr. Mamadou Bawumia and now Dina Probo Akopiemu Ewa Atebubu and an important na ehono or the Yabosha Kasiapa a command to move forward. Say, Kwabe dance so Atebubu Kwana one ashe ni myself, Wabeya Momon, said ye, but sumi we ya ebekoni ye not just a quine ye cry.
And then you're driving by you so many years, the friend contractor and the man be born and also the country say, oh yeah, you money, and the country say, the bank now the shall see a year quota or see the end of the month, the starting the incoming president, Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and your anointing, and I just think Mama P, and to do my echoes who are having me now. Or no, and I shall say, Senior West, and young people to go back and to be Famra. 1992, Kwame Danso Atebu Pai, Obia anywhere what dedicating himself. So over here, final Amai, apart from the incoming president. Now for the first time, we're trying to find out so far taking the law. We are too far now, so I'm not taking the LCDI, the Busu quota.
Yekopiemu ewo mrashebedwamu so dia nei MPC naya wo mode wo petition ekoto won monyanfo Alban Bagbin enim se wo mo pese wo ye independent candidate no wo ma twen so emuaye bia entimi emama wo.
The NPP member of parliament for Fobina Den had vacated his seat by his decision and conduct and hence ceased to be a sitting member of parliament. Mr. Speaker, this ruling was not contested and has still not been contested and remain good and valid as a rule of this House. Right Honorable Speaker, we therefore call on you to enforce the existing ruling of this House based on Article 97(1)(g) and H. That decision, Mr. Speaker, applies to all 4 ex-members of Parliament, namely Honorable Peter Kwachiaka, Honorable Andrew Amoako Esiama, Honorable Cynthia Mamle Morrison, and Honorable Kojo Asante. Mr. Speaker, on the basis of this fact, these persons, namely Honorable Peter Kwachiaka, Andrew Amoako Esiama, Honorable Cynthia Mamle Morrison, and Honorable Kojo Asante, are deemed to have vacated their seats accordingly. Right Honorable Speaker, this means that currently we do not have an independent member of Parliament. The MPP have only 135 members of Parliament, having seen 2 of their members contested as an independent candidate, and the NDC has 136 members of Parliament. The Speaker, having lost 1 member. Therefore, the MPP group, Mr. Speaker, cannot continue to hold themselves as the majority caucus of this House.
Mr. Speaker, his argument is a political party wrote that its member has vacated his seat, and on the basis of that, an action was taken. That set of facts are completely different from what he's trying to force on us. There is no such petition from any political party, be it his own political party or our political party. So I just want him to understand that that argument has no leg to stand on. It falls flat.
The Supreme Court made it very clear in Tufo and Attorney General that it does not give advisory opinions. What the majority leader has done is basically asking the Supreme Court to give an advisory opinion on a matter that, in respect of which Parliament hasn't yet taken any action. And as a leader of the House, I think that what he's doing, or what he has done by taking that action, is basically weakening the power of Parliament. It was in the same Tufo and Attorney General that the court said that whatever happens in Parliament is a closed book.
If you want to win and be majority, December is staring at you in your face. Why do you want to serve the speaker with this kind of program? I don't understand it. I don't understand. You are running away from this, December 7th, and you think that the speaker should aid you so you become the majority. Oh, this is pathetic. It will happen today. It will happen tomorrow.
Do unto others as you want others to do unto you. And when you plant evil, you reap evil. And so I want to take a few days to submit a reasoned ruling in this matter. Kindly give me these 2 days, and I'll come here with a well-written ruling. I will submit it to all of you so that at the end of the day, justice would have not only been done, but would have been seen.
Penny pa one robo ekopie mu ewo Madina ene Ashama ene ne Mpatam na hono ena waka to kobro ni beka ne say prediction a wode abeto monten so a wo kire mu say afia bato ye ba betu die say kase wona ombedi nkunim die a na ache say NPP aban no die wo mu edited na NDC ena afen so no eye movement for change Alan Chematin omubeko bracket na ache say ombeko run off enu ntino Ghana for ehwe nim say sadie no ebesi ewo afia bato yi.
You can testify to the fact that anywhere we went, you see that how people were cheering us up and all that. Everybody is yearning for change. And it's not that they are pretending. You can see from their faces that, yes, really, Ghanaians want change. So we are happy about the response so far. Always maintain my position that this election, 7 December, is between Alan Chematin and John Mahama. MPP will be third in these elections. Nobody is going to get a straightforward win. There's going to be a runoff, and Bawumia will be third. Then in the runoff between Mahama and Alan Chematin, Alan is going to carry the day.
I am quite overwhelmed, especially because I have to admit the advanced organization that we did was not quite up to it. But the response is so natural, it's so organic. And I'm telling myself that it is true that majority of Ghanaians are saying we're simply tired of MPP and NDC. I mean, you can feel the desire for change. It's all over the place. Time that truly Alan's message that Ghana needs a great transformation is sinking.
Abusiafo ye to akase bone so a na dom kuma e wo mrahye bedwam enene wo nakasa se wo mo adwiri wo mo pa e wo ekwan aban afa so a wo ba be pia Volta River Authority and Bui Power Authority amanako nenim.
Several bills in respect of the energy sector. Critical among them is the proposal to merge Bui Power and the VRA. Mr. Speaker, following our clear stance that will not support this, the minister responsible for energy, Minister Herbert Krapper, revealed on the 4th of October, that was Thursday, after meeting VRA staff, that government had taken a decision to withdraw these bills. And so what surprises me is that today, despite government's assurance that these bills will be withdrawn,
we are seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bills, and 5 out of them has to do with the energy sector related issues. So I thought that the majority leader would have stood down these bills, having regard to government assuring that they will no longer proceed with them, because the Speaker, we've stated explicitly, without any equivocation, that we will not support these bills. And so, my majority leader, you may want to clear the air as to whether indeed the minister's statement stands or you intend proceeding with these bills. Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker.
Particularly raised by my respected colleague John Jinapo. Yes, it is true. I am aware of the statement by Honourable Krapa to the effect that these bills are to be withdrawn. But as you know, this is a house of rules and procedure. Once we are in possession of a document, it becomes our property, and we are to proceed on them. These are indicative. They are not, cast in stone. So until he comes formally to withdraw, they remain in our records. So be assured, I want to lend support to that if he comes to withdraw it formally, so be it. But he's giving an indication that that's the position.
Ebusiafo yeto akase bonus dia na deputy chairperson edema electoral commission Dr. Bosman Asare enene de wode insembi abegu montin a wo kyerese afia bato ye babetu dia electoral commission wo mu de hyehyeye pa egu akwemu a wo mu systems nyina wo bebo ho eban.
In elections now, technology plays a very central role in the elections. But elections are a process. We have this proper. And we've done the registration, we've done the exhibition, we've done it, and we are having a second part of the exhibition. But when it comes to technology, technology plays a more significant role in terms of the registration.
Right.
And to some extent, the exhibition. But on the elections, beyond the registration and the exhibition, the rest of the things we do are about 95% manual. And usually when you have over 95% being manual, I don't see how the 5% can be so significant to the extent that it can overturn the 95. And that's the angle we look at it. And I was making that point because, printing of ballots is not, although some technology is embedded in it, it's not the type you are going to say somebody is going to hack into it to make it impossible for you to print. And on the elections day proper.
But what they could do is maybe turn your light off so that then you can't print. They could hack some of your critical infrastructure and then you can't print.
As a commission, we've taken all this into consideration, and there are contingency measures in place. Now, I was going to highlight on elections day proper. Our voting is purely manual. Our voting is largely a manual process. The counting is purely manual. All of them are manual. And we know the media, usually when we are doing this manual processes, the media will also be available. So as we are addressing some of the impact technology this hacking can have on our processes, we are also mindful that a chunk of our processes are manual. And as I indicated, the registration, because we have a database where we keep the data, critically, technology is very, very important. And we recognizing that it's an area that can be affected, we've put the necessary measures in place.
Movement for change and a nay would do on campaign tono akako piemu ewo eastern region na ho ena ahemfo ewo ho nyina emo makwa aba ewo kwanson koso kra na ena omusa eka se wo muta wo machi yie pa echeso omunim se owura alanchamanten pe ena ye nipa obetimi aboa Ghana ame yakọ yanim
yama hu won krasin ne se empuntu na aka ekire papa empuntu aka ekire etisa ne krasin for sabe omum kan Ghana ho ensuo ni ho omu si okra omu de ebe num na omu kwafuom omu de be ye omu no bai ni nyina galamse asem almost school dying, Wobo, just say, Mpuntua Kajia Kasa, Nanya Ducham Krani, Omo Quine after independence, Omo Kayahu, Enya Kra, just say, Uba Sabi Wahanuma, not just any dating na atapi. Inti, near me Shamo Bonise, and near Probo a year Bonise, Alan John Kojo Chemati, Sanya Wakuche on the GTP Nimo, Oba Betresania Menina. Yes, sorry, now you're the SHS, airborne your own Samrani. Yes, see Antonio Monfrey, Nanya SHS and Camofraco School. Sabi, Mofraco School Keke, no Muya, and you way. And you man niha and Mabruna somehow bebre, woman in Yuma, na campaign na yakono. Mitimisi me boka say, a yepa, a from yepa ma alan, a drono, just a nipa shan, nipa drono ankasa, 7 December 2024. Alan, you're being the president of Ghana.
Officer Edema Minerals Income Investment Fund Edward Nanaya Cranton and another what then Sembi Eberton Bontia what say one more appow a year and she shall for crown to my no Ebabeboa ama one sickasum agina ye.
Yeah, as much as possible, say be investing in the value addition, value delivery, and value chain. A question, they make me more examples. We share lithium. Government of Ghana over the past few years, this current government, an automobile development plan, as you say, you have about 8 car manufacturing companies for Ghana. We share lithium. Lithium is needed for economic electric vehicles, what you call EV. In terms of value addition, Ghana is the hub of EVs for Africa. You know, so electric vehicles, Ghana is the hub on the back of the current automobile development plan. All these cars is set up. Your strategy, car manufacturing companies, say lithium, the lithium should be used, should be processed, should be refined and used to support the automobile development policy of Ghana. There are no share batteries. To say, you know, the whole world is you're the only country in West Africa you do production stage for lithium. Into the other bit, the Ghana, the hub for battery manufacturing in terms of setup of MEF. Then your assets under management. Assets under management, your investment, they are about $195 million. 2-3 years up the line, you broke $1 billion on that. Into your share trend now, in the next 10 years, you bet your assets under management of about $6 billion. The more you increase your assets under management, the more you have more seeker or more money to reinvest or reinject into the sector. Into MEF there, I think, like I've always said, a major lever to support Ghana's development.
The Minerals Income Investment Fund has been established to, while functioning as a sovereign mineral wealth fund, be promoted as a mining investment partner of choice for investors who want to invest in mining in Ghana. Such participation rights will serve to enhance the extent to which we change the narrative from one of the leakages of the sector and the economy at large. Finally, in addition to value addition, the government is actively pursuing the diversification of the mineral resource base as part of optimizing all possible mineral value chain. Notably, the Ghana Geological Survey Authority has been supported in exploring all possible minerals, but especially the development-oriented industrial minerals, which are more amenable to being linked with other sectors to catalyze our development.
Minerals, when it comes to importance, more important than salt as we speak. They are equally important, but salt is very, very essential to the development of this economy.
Yes, wakati aboneswa Nabunu East Regional Social Welfare Director NNA wedi International Day of the Girl Child na eho eno wakasa afa ekwan yebefa so ayisu contraceptive e de aboye ho ebai.
Looking at their world, most of the things that we've been saying to them, they are already exposed to it through the ICT means mobile phones, social media and all that. So we have also come to discover that they have come to know that, oh, if I have gone to do it and I'm pregnant, that is where the whole society will know that I've gone to do something. What if I've gone to do it and then if that is, I'm not pregnant, then it's normal. So society only holds them responsible when they see them pregnant. But there's an adage that good girls make babies, bad girls abort. You get my point? So they have things and all that. Then, in case unexpected happens, then why not just leave it in the bag with this emergency?
Ebusiafo aha enebre bema ye kwan na ye de kase bonye nyina abanye wiye ansa na ye bekono nsɛmedi akotene ewo kase bonu me bi ene se Dr. Muhammadu Baumia eden sembi atodwa watwe mu se Ghana fo eto abama na se wo beye mampanyi die wo beye mampanyi ama wona woni die.
Bunu East Regional Social Welfare Director NNA wache ye kwan ye befa so e de contraceptive aboye ho ban.
Bosha kese pa akwa matumfo what aye atebubu ene ne mpotem na eho na Dr. Muhammadu Baumia editu wonanim se enche kwame danso atebubu kwan no bosumi na wie ye die na won aye wie.
NNA Movement for Change e de wo mo campaign tour no akwakopie mu ewo Eastern Region.
Ye ne nsema hudu obi ene nanwumre ye boabo na ye de ebesom mu ewo Diamond Kase so Diamond Grand Real Estate, Diamond Grand Travel and Tour, and African Ben Light Enterprise.
Golden Touch Beauty Center, Aseda Fabric, and a Modesh Closet.
After Hajia Slay Empire, and you make way Adaruma and an enemy. One more a boy, Chitomaya, the Cassia boy ever some more. I can't count for a me. Mouse sick on a minimum.
Fia from Poma.
Etio, Metuana, Unande, Maminte, Tony P. Bagwasi, Adiebia, Uyebia, Morgan, Asembia, Ukabia, Charlie, Morgan, Isadia no pay it, Adia no pay it, Adia no pay it, be a job money will be bottom, Adia no pay it, Adia no pay it. Adia no pay it, be a job money will be bottom, Bini job, share will bottom, miss me job, show be bottom, Bini job, share will bottom, miss me job, show be bottom, question to me, miss me crash, show be bottom, I saw the Bura, also back crash, show be bottom. Papa Pussy chop, show me bottom. Chop, show me control driver chop, show me bottom. Yes, so what's that call? Chop, show me bottom. Chop, show me bottom. Chop, show me bottom. Chop, show me bottom. It's a dear chia no pay dear. A dear chia no pay dear. A dear chia no pay dear. Be a chop money will be bottom. A dear chia no pay dear. A dear chia no pay you. I no pay it. Be a chop money will be bottom. Bini chop, she will bottom. Chop, show me bottom. Miss me chop, show me bottom. Chop, show me bottom. Bini chop, she will bottom. Chop, show me bottom. Miss me chop, show me bottom. Okay, come my out there, man, do bottom. See me near, when the come. 1 or 2, never grow my shoe. It's your studio, but I'm number 2, oh, brother. Would you cry and the sun? 217 made me do that. Video was all for the paper. Who need your mother? 217 made me do that. Video was all for the paper. Who need your mother? Cause a pussy and wolf here, as a movie, I can't see it. Ebusia wofi asem wofi akati esifie na me shiva na mnipa so na wabana bwana hu wote ka kote wadi so ka esu bi butu bini chop she wu butu chop so bi butu miss me chop she bi butu chop so bi butu bini chop she wu butu bini chop so bi butu miss me chop she bi butu chop so bi butu across the by plano. Yeah, across the by plano. I can't see my bed come. Guess, see Casimia. We are Denia or the bedroom. Boys, see Casimia. We are Denia or the bedroom. Lord Femi Peslau, Santa Mamie. Oba money, see Casimia. We are Denia or the bedroom. We need chop, Shewu Butum. Miss me chop, show me bottom. Show me bottom. Bini chop, she will bottom. Bini chop, show me bottom. Miss me chop, show me bottom. Chop, show me bottom. Chop, show me bottom.
If you are chop money, or show me bottom. You see, a beautiful girl. Without me, she can't chop. Her chop, they my pocket. If you are chop money, or show me the bottom.
I drink a sekasa, I drink it to a bebre. 2020 me pasa, me try musa. Me and I me your top, give me your lyricality. I dey write my flow every day and night. Pussy we a champion, you know they give up a sweat. Papa super hot to chick up, but prove you wrong. Day in the fiesta, tell a magic plata. When I attack, don't know what for. Hey, oh my tongue, hey, oh my tongue, 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 come here. Papa swava dada mama yeah Corivas Abanya kata wala ma yeah Papa swama china nya uruku na nekovu ala vama ye wonya Corivas Kana mare katsa papa swaji sagalo Corivas Corivas Lena uno Corivas Shap Corivas Lena uno Corivas Papa swava do before reverse. When I wanna for reverse, sharp. Before reverse. When I wanna for reverse. Fia, mushi, kwa pasuda kape koye, kala shiji. Asa waba kala tuaro, bichi, wokwe, jokpo. Kwa paswa tiri, Nuwa mablava, tapo wa maveye togo. Alakla muna wakaka wama kwa masamu. Ikato, ikuto, nga taponya jato. No camera koto kuma toke na the photo. From 2018 to 2019 to 2020 madwa economy. Kazu pasa fire za niwoka. Benya tapo mekpakpa sote kwale okata. Akoko kadojo ajila wopa pusuva otichi kokpa chichi to wakara makrenusa Ono khavi makbavumato sama pado ara na chobi ona chingore. Kotonya nam kabana majo. Kafobo unto dokira gala kama gogo. Afayi moto kata waka hama banade. Yawe wuto solo. Akoko so avata da mama iye for reverse. Abanya kata wala ma iye for reverse. Akoko so machina nya oduko na ne ko for Alabama ye wonya for reverse. Kana mare katse akoko so jisogolo for reverse. For reverse. Glenna wono for reverse. Shop for reverse. Glenna wono for reverse. Akoko so bado for reverse. Glenna wono for reverse. Shop for reverse. Glenna wono for reverse. Yeah. What did you cover? So what you go? They no fit.
Papillon blinding. Hello. Kano ko no kwe Kamo kwe yi moko twe moko fu Kagbele sla moko unwe moko po Pamwe yin ba fe bon you ba fu. Keep it all to yourself, don't let them know that things you've been through for real, holy Jah know. If you tell them, then go spread you like dope money. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ni wala minkenye, ni minkenye. Kano kumba ona, kake moko, moko meto, moko meto, moko meto. Minkenye, ni minkenye. Kano kumba ona, kaka moko, moko meto, moko meto, moko meto. Father bless me, come on now. God me, don't let me share my secret with the enemy. Pray every day, pray every day, pray every day. I pray. Oh no, young man, me no ye walk. Me animal quacko. Don't tell them your next move. Oh yo. Pray every day, pray every day, pray every day. Alhamdulillah, minkenye, ni minkenye. Kano kongba ona, kagba moko, moko meto.
Ichoko mekwe ya jina.
Moko meto.
Ichoko mekwe ya jina. Ichoko mekwe ya jina. Oh God, mighty. Oh Lord, I'm fighting. Solemo, Mpaibo, Molemo, Abrabo. Jade magbashi mi bemba. Mina jengdan na moyaba. Ichoko mekwe ya jina. Kohon hilo necho fan. She hon Sunday handesa. Oh God, hear me. No ni katri no me. Your mommy bless me, Kamoko kiss me. Jade mommy no kemi akan hadisa. Your mommy wake me, hey mommy take me. Here the mommy no kemi akan azizan.
Kano kweka no koe no kwekbe. Kamo kwe yi moko twe moko fu. Kagbele sla moko uwe moko po. Pamwe yin ba fe bon you ba fu. Keep it all to yourself, don't let them know that things you've been through for real, holy Jah know. If you tell them, then go spread you like dope money. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ni wala minkenye, ni minkenye. Kano kongba ona, kake moko, moko meto,